The Runnemede Board of Education meeting is called to order. The Board of Education is in compliance with Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975 entitled the Open Public Meetings Act. The time, date, and location of this meeting was appropriately advertised by notifying in retrospect, as well as posting notices in Barrow Hall, Runnemede Post Office, Mary Gold School, Allied Bingham School, Grace Downing School, and the Runnemede Public School District website. Please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, board members.
Ms. Adair?
Here.
Ms. Beebe?
Here.
Mr. Buckon? Here. Ms. Davidson?
Here.
Mr. Lego? Here. Mr. Murray?
Here.
Ms. Panzarella?
Here.
Ms. Sams?
Here.
Ms. Spalding?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Also present, Mark Iannucci, Superintendent, Sean McCarron, Business Administrator, Supervisor of Curriculum and Instruction, J.D. Yezzi, Principal, Bingham Downing School, Steve Peely, Principal, Mary Gold School, Bill Silva, Vice Principal, Mary Gold School, Gladys Hubbard, Child Study Team Supervisor, and Frank Hines, Supervisor of Building and Grounds. At this time, I need a motion to approve the minutes, regular and executive, on April 24th, 2018, please.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Motion made by Maria, seconded by Naomi. Any questions? Roll call.
Ms. Adair?
Abstain.
Ms. Beebe?
Yes.
Mr. Buckon?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Mr. Murray?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Sams?
Abstain.
And Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
Motion passes.
I need a motion to approve the financial report period ending April 2018.
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Chaz,
Second.
seconded by Naomi. Roll call.
Ms. Adair?
Yes.
Ms. Beebe?
Ms. Beebe.
I'm sorry, yes.
Mr. Buckon?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Mr. Murray?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Sams?
No, you can say yes.
Oh, yeah.
And Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right, at this time, we have a presentation, so I would like to introduce Principal Yezzi.
Good evening, everyone. We have some budding scientists in the room. We have some of our winners of our science fair joining us this evening. We have Jake, you guys can stand up, Charlie, Maya, and Olivia. You guys stand up. Come to the front. Do we want to answer some questions about your science fair project? It's our second year doing a science fair. This year we opened it up to kindergarten through third grade, and we invited our winners of second and third grade to join us tonight. I think we tripled the amount of students to participate in this year's science fair, and they were awesome. The projects, they followed the scientific method to a T. The kids just did a great job, so I wanted to recognize them tonight. And they're open to sharing some of their wisdom and their findings with you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. They are ready to answer. And I'm just really proud of them. All the kids did such a great job. It was like such a step up to the next level this year. So next year we can even take it further and perhaps invite parents and kind of keep growing. So it's just been a great experience for everyone. So I'll let the kids take the floor. Jake, you want to start and tell them a little bit about your project?
Okay, so I got 8 turns up to keep my apples fresh, like ginger ale, Spectre, that's like a brand to keep your sliced fruit fresh, lemon juice, water, salt water, wet paper towel, rubber band, my control variable was when I did nothing. So right here is one day after slicing with all the berries, and that right there is 2 days after slicing. So my materials were bags, ginger ale, Spectre, lemon, apples, salt water, paper towel, rubber band, camera. And my conclusion was, if you want to have yourself a healthy snack of sliced apples, sprinkle some Fruit Spectre on them to keep them looking fresh. I learned that Fruit Spectre and lemons both have citric acid in them. Citric acid comes from fermented sugar. This is when the sugar breaks down into simpler substance. It was fun observing the apples and seeing the different results.
So a little bit of lemon juice could save your apples.
Did you hear the vocabulary he was using?
I did.
And he was
I enjoyed it.
Good job.
Very good. Say right by Miss Ed's gonna take pictures.
Say cheese. Awesome. Good job.
Okay, Olivia, Maya? Notice the matching skirts, just saying.
Oh, yes.
Girls, who made the skirts for you?
My mom.
Your mom made them? That's so creative and awesome. We love them.
Can you bring me the bowl, please? I think you should get one of those. You can sharpen it.
Okay, girls, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Maya Reyes. And I'm Olivia Jones. We did our science project to find out why some foods grow faster than others. We predicted that natural foods will grow faster than the processed foods. We both observed a mix of fresh and processed foods placed in plastic bags and moist environment over the course of 9 days. We took pictures and tracked our results each day to see how much the foods mold. Mold needs moisture in space to grow. The moisture in their natural foods allow them to turn soft, wet, and moldy. The processed foods with preservatives look just about the same from when we started until day 9. Can you imagine the chemicals they put in this food to preserve them? Our hypothesis was supported at the end of our experiment because the natural foods had better and the processed food did.
Can I ask you a question real quick? Where did you leave the food out? On the table at home or anything like that, or where did you have it? Do you remember? The table at home? So you invited some people over and they weren't eating that.
Next year you can leave the Mr. Iannucci's off.
Where's my office?
You would love that.
Great job, girls.
Good job.
And our last project, Charlie did her science fair project, and Mom, you want to help her out with this one?
Sure. So Charlie did a project, her hypothesis was on, or I should say, the question was, is it important for us to wash our hands before we eat? So basically our hypothesis was, Charlie said that she believes that yes, it is important for us to wash our hands before we eat because we have germs on our hands that we can't see with our naked eye. So what we did was we gathered Petri dishes and we swabbed her hands after school. Before she washed her hands, and we put that on our dish, and then we washed her hands, and then we swabbed them again and put it on another dish, and we compared over a 3-day period to see how much bacteria grew on each dish. So this is the one that says clean hand swab after hand washing. This is overgrown like 3-4 weeks now, so that's not really what the result was. But initially, the dirty hand swab pretty much looked exactly like that. And the clean hand swab dish just had one small spot of bacteria that grew. So there was probably like 10-fold the amount of bacteria in the swab with dirty hands as opposed to the swab with clean hands. So the conclusion was that, yes, we should wash our hands because we have thousands of bacteria on our hands that we can't see with our naked eye. So we should always wash our hands before we eat anything.
I washed my hands a few extra times today after seeing this.
Great job,
Thank you.
Charlie.
Good job, Charlie.
Where do you buy a Petri dish? Where do you get those?
Amazon, you can buy
You
everything.
buy them, I guess you're right.
You can buy everything.
I'm sorry, I find it hysterical that has to do with food and hand washing considering. I mean, here's a fun fact about Mr. Iannucci. He does not like to eat food out and he is a germaphobe. So this is hysterical. This is fantastic. He's probably been.
Troy got me convinced.
Thank you for coming. Great job again.
Good
Congratulations.
job, everyone,
Good
congratulations.
job.
At this time, we do not have any correspondence, so we are open for public comment on any agenda items. Does anyone in the public have any comments on any agenda items listed? Okay. Secretary and curriculum report, please.
Okay, so for the business administrator side, right now we are in the process of ending the school year. We are setting up for our summer camp, Title I and ESY programs, making sure that everything's in place. Last year we had 90 students registered, a little bit over 90 for our summer camp. This year, as of before June 1st, we are already at 50 students registered for the summer camp, so that is open and available to all of our Runnemede students and residents. We just did our movement over from Aetna to AmeriHealth, so we've received all the paperwork and had that submitted, so we should be good to go for July 1st. And we are just in the process of starting purchase orders for the 18-19 school year, so that way we can start receiving those items in for the start of next year. In terms of curriculum, we are currently in the middle of park testing, which is why some of our devices automatically go to the park setup. Everything has been going well. We finished access testing, we are finishing our alternative special education testing, and we are just preparing for the end of the year at this point. So we're doing our end of the year meetings and summative evaluations, and all that information has started going out. That's all I have.
Thank you. Any questions for Dr. McCarron? All right, Ms. Grady.
So a couple things regarding, I put in your update, my report, some legislative updates that have been passed over the past several months regarding school safety and security. Some of those things we're looking to implement for the 18-19 school year. I know we can talk about the establishment for a Class 3 officer. We talked about that last meeting. We'll have some more discussions about that in June. Also for some training for staff members, annual training for school security updates that will take place. As I did mention to you before, I'll be the school safety specialist for the district. I have training coming up in June. It's a 4-day training throughout the state. Over 600 districts have been signed up for trainings in 3 different spots. I'll be attending one up in Robbinsville at the end of June. Something just did open up as well. You can send another representative from the school district to come up to a training in August. So the possibility we might have somebody else as well attend that training. And again, those updates for you to look at. So there's more in depth if you go on the school board's website. They kind of go into detail. Some events coming up. We do a preschool kindergarten registration coming up next week. What's that? Orientate. What did I say? Orientation at both buildings, I believe. Mrs. Yesi will be there along with support staff. They will give a presentation to the parents. They've also been working on a video they will be showing to the parents. So if parents aren't able to attend the orientation, it'll be posted on the website and they'll take a look at that at their convenience. Concert tomorrow night. Bill Bolts will be over at Triton High School. 7 o'clock.
Kids have to be there.
Students have to be there at 6 o'clock. 8th grade dance coming up June 11th, which is on a Monday. And the PTA will be working hard that weekend to get that dance ready. And then graduation will remain on June 18th, which is also a Monday, over at Triton at 6:30. If you plan on attending, please let us know. And we'll make sure it's reserve you a seat. And that's all I have for today. Wonderful weather today.
Thank you. Any questions for Mr. Iannucci? All right. Fire drill, principal reports, nurses reports, building and grounds reports, special education report. We're all closed. Does anybody have any questions? No? I just wanted to let the students and their parents know that you don't have to stay for this meeting. You don't have to feel funny about going.
You can get out
You
here.
can go. Now, I'll actually pause so you can go if you want, because thank you for coming and congratulations again to all of our staff. Thank you again. PTA report, they're just working hard on the dance and the end of the year festivities. Camden County County Educational Services Commission.
Yes, yeah, I was at that meeting, and not a whole lot happened. We reviewed the superintendent's evaluation. There was an executive session for possible termination of an employee. And they announced that they did hire a full-time PR person that will be working to better inform all the school districts in the county of the services that they provide. So that was what happened there. I did not attend the Planning and Zoning Board meeting this month because several of us board members were attending the Gloucester County, Camden County School Board's spring meeting. So I wasn't able to make the zoning board meeting, but I will be there next month. One last thing I just want to mention to the folks that are still here, and that is that this week is National Law Enforcement Week. It's a week where we want to recognize and thank anyone working in law enforcement. So to Mr. Dan Murray, Chief Daly, and the whole department, thank you for the services you provide.
And we appreciate you every day.
Well, I'll piggyback off of what Chad said and congratulate. It was quite an honor for four of us to be recognized at that county board meeting. Naomi Davidson, 2 years later, got her 10-year recognition. We should have got it in 2016, Naomi, but we'll take the pin in 2018. Angel became a certified board member. We recognized her last month as well. Chaz surprised me, snuck a little trickster that he is there. He took the test and he now has the highest honor that you can receive as a school board member, as a certified school board leader. That's awesome.
And let's not forget Samantha also is a certified school board member as well.
That's right.
I will be attending for the Jersey School Board. I will be attending the delegate assembly. I did send you guys an email if anyone wanted to come up. I do not have the resolutions prepared like Mr. Buckheim always did because I wasn't registered until yesterday. So Dr. McCarron got this for me and I didn't get a chance to read it. So I'll email you. I'm proctoring Park, so I have some time to read this. So I can, I'll shoot you guys an email and let you guys know. All right. Yes, yeah, can you remind me? I'll write it down here.
Yeah, when we were at the county meeting, we didn't realize this, but there's I guess it's a statute in New Jersey that if your school district is inside of 50 miles of Atlantic City, that school district cannot pick up any of the expenses of any of their board members attending the state conference, which is phenomenal. The workshops are tremendous. And it just seems really unfair. Washington Township's Board of Ed passed a resolution to change that statute, and they asked if every district in Camden County would consider passing the same resolution and then letting their elected officials know that.
We were sitting with members of the Eastern Regional School Board that evening, and some of them live on one part of the town and they get everything paid for, and then if you live on the other side of town, it's like some's 51 miles, some's 49, so they actually have split boards where 5 board members can be reimbursed and 4 board members can't. So we're just trying to make it equal. So we'll have that on our June agenda. I have a copy of that for you. Negotiations, Angel?
Yeah, something to be soon.
Okay. So then we will move along to new business if we have nothing further. All right.
Can I mention?
Sure.
Over the weekend, I was visiting a new establishment in Audubon. In Audubon Crossing, they have a beautiful new facility. It is for autistic children, and it's like a gym type of place. And I just wanted to mention it, that they just had an open house. It's right next to the Chick-fil-A in Audubon. So I just want to mention that to you if you have faculty or students that might gain some understanding from that place. I believe it's Autism Speaks. It's I can't remember the name of it, but it's right in the Audubon Crossing Center, next to the Applebee's. I'm having a little brain freeze.
What's up? I'm sure it's coming up.
It's like an indoor gym setting type of thing. Center.
Interesting. Thank you for,
I'll go past that,
Yeah.
Thank
we
you.
do have like 50, 23 to 25.
all right, so, thank you, Naomi. Property and transportation, I need a motion to approve item numbers 1 and 2. There are a few things added there, so you might want to take a look at that. Field trips and facility use.
I'll make a motion to approve items 1 and 2 under property and transportation.
Second?
Motion made by Maria, seconded by Naomi. Any questions? Roll call, Amy, you got them read?
Mrs. Dare,
Yes.
Ms. Beebe,
Yes.
Mr. Buckheim.
Yes.
Ms. Davidson,
Yes.
Mr. Lego,
Yes.
Mr. Murray,
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella,
Yes.
Ms. Samms, Ms. Spalding.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Under personnel, I need a motion to pass, let me check out here. Items number 1 through 21, please.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Motion made by Chaz, seconded by Naomi. There was nothing added here, right, Don? Any questions there? Roll call.
Mrs. Dare,
Yes.
Ms. Beebe,
Yes.
Mr. Buckheim.
Yes.
Ms. Davidson,
Yes.
Mr. Lego,
Yes.
Mr. Murray,
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella,
Yes.
Ms. Samms,
Yes.
Ms. Spalding.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Under finance, I need a motion to approve items numbers 1 through 21 again. It's our lucky number. Need a motion.
Make a motion.
Motion made by Angel, seconded by Dan.
Oh,
Thank
you're on. There you go.
Any questions there? There was nothing added there either, correct?
There was one bill's list added,
There was what?
a bill's list, a final bill's list.
Oh, yes. Any questions? Roll call.
Mrs. Dare,
Yes.
Ms. Beebe,
Yes.
Mr. Buckheim,
Yes.
Ms. Davidson,
Yes.
Mr. Lego,
Yes.
Mr. Murray,
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella,
Yes.
Ms. Samms,
Yes.
Ms. Spalding.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Curriculum, I need a motion for 1 to 5.
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Chaz, seconded by Patty. Thank you, Patty. Any questions? Roll call.
Mrs. Dare,
Yes.
Ms. Beebe,
Yes.
Mr. Buckheim,
Yes.
Ms. Davidson,
Yes.
Mr. Lego,
Yes.
Mr. Murray,
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella,
Yes.
Ms. Samms,
Yes.
Ms. Spalding.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Policy and public relations, I need a motion for 1 and 2, please.
I'll make a motion.
Motion made by Maria, seconded by Dennis. Roll call.
Mrs. Dare,
Yes.
Ms. Beebe,
Yes.
Mr. Buckheim,
Yes.
Ms. Davidson,
Yes.
Mr. Lego,
Yes.
Mr. Murray,
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella,
Yes.
Ms. Samms,
Yes.
Ms. Spalding.
Yes.
Motion passes.
At this time, we're open for public comments. Does anybody in the public have any comments they'd like to make? All right, if not, there is no need for executive session, I thought we were just here. I checked, I had a little list. The awards, I wanted to congratulate everybody for, and I wanted to remind the Board of Education members that the CSA evaluation is, you should have received an email from New Jersey School Boards. I completed it. It was extremely easy, in my opinion. It doesn't take too long, and it's your legal obligation. So we extended the deadline, but I would like to have that in as soon as possible. So I'm gonna check in with everybody on Monday. So if you could try and have that done by next Monday, and if you need help, could you personally ask me and I can help you? All right? Does anybody have any questions? Okay, any questions on that? All right.
Samantha,
Go ahead.
before you adjourn, I met, this is just, he asked me to announce it. I met the owner of the new restaurant that's going in where Antonetta's is, called the Mayo, a gentleman from Haddon Township, who literally to date has put over $700,000 in the building.
Yes.
The upstairs of that building will be offered, you may know this, he said he was gonna reach out. The upstairs of that building is gonna be is going to be available free of charge for our local schools and the regional as well. He named them Triton Island, Timber Creek, but the Runnemede School District as well, free of charge for any fundraising. So he said, wait, we're on the school board, he said, if you could just announce that and tell everyone to pass the word along, it will be free of charge for
That's
any
awesome.
school fundraiser.
I'll reach out to him,
So
thanks.
it's like PT, his name is Dave.
I do, I know, yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
so anyway, yeah.
Awesome,
Very
thanks,
nice.
and I'll take advantage of it, because tonight,
Absolutely.
you know, we have a half hour left at our PTA Chick-fil-A fundraiser. That's where my boys ate dinner tonight. Meet and greet, 6:30. We're gonna have another meet and greet. We're gonna have some, in June. So we'll post for that. I also gonna ask you, Mr. Ianucci, since there's so much going on at the end of the year, would you please send us an email with the all awesome, cool things that are happening in the school in the next few weeks at all 3 schools? So maybe like we could pop in if we're off, or if we're on a lunch break or something like that. Could you do that for me, please? Anything else?
What's the date on the June board meeting?
June 19th, right here. So it'll be 6:30 start time. And then we'll recess and go into. Well, we may, I need to get everybody's in first. I need to give ample, need to have ample time. So we only need 48 hours in order to post that properly. So I put McCarran on hold today until everybody did the CSA evaluation. So that's why I'm giving you another friendly reminder, but I won't be friendly next week. All right. Any other questions? I need a motion to adjourn. Motion made by Maria, second by